Yo guys, what's going on? It's the Football Insiders and welcome to our 26-man England squad. Now, since England are one of only 2 or 3 teams who haven't released the squad because of how unbelievably useless they are, we have took it upon ourselves to do it. And by we, I mean me and Hunter. So, we're going to go through by goalkeeper to defence to midfield and attack and discuss. And then we will compare them both fully at the end. So I'm going to quickly start by getting up my keepers. Now, this is quite obvious. I've gone Pickford, Pope and Henderson.
So have I, to be honest.
Then if we have a look at Hunter, Hunter has picked Pickford, Pope and Henderson. Just Hunter's picked Pickford, Pope and Henderson in less quality.
Listen, the screenshots are, I can't, But yeah, these 3 keepers, I think Pickford's going to be the starting man. With the, odd occasion of maybe Henderson or Pope playing in the group stage or something. But yeah, I don't see anyone else really making a case. Yes, Sam
To be honest, in my opinion as well, it's quite controversial, but I think the order I've put the keepers there is the order they should be starting in.
I agree.
Yeah. So, keepers, fair enough. Very good. So, we agree on that. Let's move on to the defence. Right, so these are my defenders. I have chosen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 apparently, unless I've counted wrong. 11 defenders to take to Euro 2021, as I call it. And as you can see on the picture in the background, 2021. I'm sick of people calling it Euro 2020.
I agree, to be honest.
It's in 2021. I know it's the 2020 tournament, but it's in 2021. I mean, it's now Euro 2020. Come on. So, I'm going to start with right back. I have picked Reece James, Wan-Bissaka, and Trippier, and Walker. But the James and Wan-Bissaka are the main right backs I've picked, because I picked Trippier because he can play right back and left back, and I picked Walker because I can imagine Southgate's going to play him centre back.
See, I agree with, all of them except of Wan-Bissaka, because yes, I initially I was like, Wan-Bissaka over Trent, but over the past few game weeks, Trent has been very good in this Liverpool side, who are below par at the minute, but they might get UCL, might not.
No, I knew for a fact there'd be a Wan-Bissaka Trent thing in, because Trippier, we agree the reasons. Walker, yep. James is the top of the first right back on the list because he's been really consistent all season. He's been really good, and he's Champions League final done really well since he's just James is in. It's between Wan-Bissaka and Trent. Yes, recently Trent has been better than Wan-Bissaka, but overall Wan-Bissaka has been more consistent, which I would much rather someone who has 2 good games than 1 amazing game and 1 shocker game where they cost us the game, especially in a knockout tournament.
Yeah, I don't think that if Southgate takes Trent or Wan-Bissaka, any of them will start, because if he plays the back 4, then Walker for me. If he plays the back 5, then Reece James.
Yeah, either way, it's one of them 2 starting, and it should be. But for Wan-Bissaka and Trent, I mean, one's more consistent,
the ability
one's
that
better
Trent gives you, it's he can change a game only by his crossing.
That's why he can change a game for either team. He can give the ball away and just let the other team go through and score straight away, or he can get you a goal like that. Which is why I wouldn't risk him. Like, he can give you a goal or give away a goal instantly.
You have to take this into fact that Wan-Bissaka has never been called up by Southgate, even when Trent was shocking.
Oh no, I don't think Wan-Bissaka will ever get called up.
I don't understand what's wrong with Southgate.
I think he should be.
Anyway,
left backs again. Trippier, their left back, and Chilwell and Shaw. Shaw, best left back in the world this season. Don't care what people say. I'm not a United fan. To be honest, I think he's the only good United player I've picked at the minute.
But I agree with the 2 choices. Trippier is going to be a right back. I think. I don't think he's.
I think Trippier is just going to be that bench player who can fill in at both sides if need be.
Yeah, but Luke Shaw, of course, is going to start. God forbid something wrong happens to him.
Unless Southgate plays his back 5, then Chilwell will start.
But I don't think so. I think
I would
Luke Shaw
rather
in a back
Chilwell in a back
on a
five. I would
four.
not want Shaw in a back five. Chilwell is much better in a back five. As a left back, Shaw levels above him, but in a back five, Chilwell takes it. And then
That's your opinion, and I'm not discrediting it. But for me personally, Luke Shaw, every game, because realistically, he has been so consistent for United. He's
oh
provided
yeah,
assists. You know, when we thought that he's washed, he's finished. He's just, it's a resurgence
oh
season.
yeah, I
It's
agree. He's been best left back in the world this season. But in a
well,
back five, I think Chilwell over him. Anyway, quickly, John Stones, obvious pick. He is England's only good centre back, only one we've got because then we've got Harry Maguire. I'm not gonna lie, he's an utter shite centre back. He'll get carried by Stones at the back, and United fans will say he's the best
see,
player England got.
I,
Um,
I will agree with the John Stones part that yes, he's one of the best centre backs in the world right now. Not the best, nowhere near the best, but on his day, in the form he's in, he's very good. But Harry Maguire, you know, you love to hate the guy, but he's brought something to United. Like after he's been injured, United have not kept a clean sheet, so he's been that influential to the back line. Yes, he gives away the ball in stupid positions. Yes, he just takes the ball and ventures into the opposition half. But he's got a sense of solidity that we get
you're just
with him.
listing reasons why he's not a good centre back.
No. I say that we get a sense of solidity that he's at the back. Headers. We don't need to really be cared by them because he see he's the United's captain and I feel like he could initially he should be England's captain as
No,
well.
no. I'll come to that later. But yeah, Harry Maguire's
Yeah,
one of them who
he's
he,
the
he
centre
needs.
back,
If
definitely.
he
That's
doesn't have a
for
good centre back partner, he's lost you the game, which it means he's not a good centre back because he needs someone else with him. Kyle Walker, already talked about. Connor Cody, in a back four, meh. In a back five, he's outstanding.
The Wolves have had a shocking season. I think they're in
Have
12th or
they though?
13th.
Mid-table
Yeah.
for Wolves after losing Jimenez and
Oh,
Jota.
yeah. That's true. That's
Do you know
true.
what I mean? They haven't had a bad season. I don't think.
First, I didn't take. I haven't picked Cody or Ben Godfrey
Anyway,
for the
yeah,
matter.
Godfrey. I really like Godfrey personally. Young, I think he's a really good talent. But yeah, they're my defenders. Let's have a look at Hunter's defenders. So again, the SD defenders. We've got Walker. Talked about. Yep, fair enough. As
Yeah,
we've already talked
Reece
about.
James, Trippier,
Talked about most of these, but
Arnold.
Mings, right? He's one. I was going to pick Mings, but again, same reason I didn't pick Trent. Too inconsistent in knockout tournaments like the Euros
He's
with
played
pressure.
for England.
He has.
He's in the system. He's gelled well with the players in the friendlies and even in the
I'm a fan of Mings. I
qualification.
do like Mings, but again, consistency is the key.
Personally, I don't think he's gonna start.
Either way, he's
Maybe
not
he
going
he
to start.
starts
He's going to
in
be the
the
backup centre back.
group stage game. Yeah,
Um,
but hopefully nothing bad happens to Stones and Maguire again because we
hmm,
need them if we think about going far.
right.
Right,
So
let's
let's
move on to the
quickly.
midfield now.
Right. So Hunter. We're going to start with Hunter's midfielders here, and it's actually in HD. Right, so Hunter, you have listed your. Right, this is a bit of a pain because you've put most of the attackers as midfielders.
See, they're wingers, so
Yeah, but they are still attackers.
well,
Anyway,
let's let's start talking about these. Right, Phil
right,
Foden, what a
right.
player.
Foden, 100% should be starting every game, but he won't.
Yeah, because Southgate's gonna play a wonky system in which Foden might not
And he's
fit,
gonna play
even if
Rashford
he
and Sterling
does
up
fit.
front. Like
Yeah, Rashford.
I'm not gonna lie, I've also picked Rashford and Sterling, but they shouldn't be starting. Hmm,
I mean,
maybe
I'm down with
Rashford.
Marcus
No,
Rashford starting maybe, but
nah,
not
I
Raheem
disagree.
starting.
My front three would be Foden, Kane, and Sancho. But
See, I'm not completely sold on Sancho yet. Yes, he's had an amazing season in the
he's better
Bundesliga.
than Rashford and Sterling.
But again, I present the fact that Rashford and Sterling, they've been here before. They've done it on the big stage before. Yes, they haven't scored the goals, but they have been here. So less nerves. you need team cohesion in these spots, and you can't let your main right winger or left winger get nervous and give up the ball. That's why Jesse Lingard was one of my first picks because in the 2018 World Cup, what a man!
Was he one of your first picks?
He, yeah, yes,
Right.
right.
Calvin Phillips.
Henderson.
What have you got to say about this one?
Well, he's
don't think I've
been
picked him.
solid. Personally, I don't think he's gonna start or he should start, but he's been solid. He's really got leads ticking, so that's why I took him.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
Solid. He's solid. I
Yeah.
think the controversial pick should be Jude Bellingham.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a teenager. Yes, he's very young, but for me, I think he's very good, and he should be ready to take the step into the national team. I don't think he's gonna start again. He should be a bench player. Maybe here and there, come off the bench, get some minutes. But the kid's got quality, and that's hard to take away from him.
Yeah, he does. And I think in the next tournament he'll be ready, but not yet. So if we quickly have a look at mine, I have got. Obviously, I've put the wingers in the attacking section, so there's not as many. Hang on, did you pick? Yeah, I was just double checking. I didn't see Mason Mount. I'm just double checking.
Well, Mason Mount was a given. I feel like he was a given. He's been so good for Chelsea.
Did you pick Declan Rice?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
you
did.
did. Right. I picked Declan Rice, Jack Grealish, Jordan Henderson, Jesse Lingard, Phil Foden, and Mason Mount. I think, obviously, Jordan Henderson, you were saying Maguire should be captain. No, Henderson should be captain. He is one of the best captains in the world, with the exception of maybe Ramos. He'll lead a team to win the Euros. And I'll have
the only thing I don't,
defensive midfielder.
I do like Henderson as well. I completely like Henderson. Even though I've just said he's garbage, ability, but he's a very good centre midfielder for England. I respect him. I respect him as a captain. But for me, Liverpool haven't been ticking. He's been on and off again, injured and off again. So that's why I want Mr. Solidity, because I think Harry Maguire can offer us something special here. But I'm completely down with Henderson being the captain. I don't think
either way,
should
Kane's going to be the captain because Southgate bums him. But obviously Foden and Mount, two of the best talents on the planet.
Yeah.
Both just incredible to watch. It's like Lampard, Gerrard all over again, isn't it?
Well, no, I'm not going to that length. Right now, I don't want to go to those lengths.
You just wait a couple of years. It's beautiful.
The goal he scored
Jesse
against
Lingard,
Brighton.
he's just going to score a hat-trick in every game. Grealish.
He's in the form of his life.
Grealish is the modern Paul Gascoigne. He doesn't care.
I'm really excited about seeing Grealish because his injury really gave a dent to him. His ambitions.
Yeah.
But after that, he's been back.
Grealish will come on the pitch.
He's trying to get back.
He'll sombrero flick an attacker and he'll put a perfect inch pass ball to anyone he wants. He's just.
If you guys can't tell by now,
Grealish will take the piss out of defenders and midfielders.
Well, hopefully.
He will. That's just what he does.
Hopefully he starts. Let's just hope hopefully he starts.
Right, now because most of my wingers are in the attacking section, I'll do my attackers next. So I've got Harry Kane. Well, I'll do the strikers. We've got Harry Kane, Calvert-Lewin, Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, well, I agree with these three.
Yep.
Personally, it was Ollie Watkins or Danny Ings, but Ollie Watkins, he's been consistent. He's been very good. I feel like he should.
Yeah, we have put the same three number 9s.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ollie Watkins made his England debut and he scored. Did he get 1 or 2?
I think he got 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
Great debut, and obviously Calvert-Lewin scored on his debut as well. So yeah, very good strikers. I've also got Mason Greenwood, who can play up front, but I think he'll end up playing on the right wing for England.
I feel like Mason Greenwood for you is like the Jude Bellingham for me. I don't think Mason Greenwood is ready yet. Yes, he's been in blistering form in April and May. Unplayable at times, but I don't feel like just because of 2 good months, you can maybe discredit someone, not taking someone else. He's been very good. He's going to be a player for the next tournament, but personally for me, I don't think we should take him. No bias, no anything. I want the best for England and this season.
Obviously, Sancho, Sterling and Rashford have to go with the squad, but again, I'd be starting the midfielders and Sancho. But that's
I mean,
I was going to say, but that's the manager's decision. If only the manager was good, eh?
uh, odds on the manager not even picking, 90% of our squads.
So then we've
Like, he
got
picked.
my squad on the left, Hunter's squad on the right. Yeah, I think I'd be happy with either squad as long as it's the starting 11 I'm bothered about the most, to be honest.
I think that's a real. It's the only part where I sympathize with Southgate because picking the starting 11, it depends on the system he plays. To be honest, if he plays a 4 at the back, then maybe we have a starting 11 in mind. But if it's a 5, then I have no idea what's going to happen in the Euros.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Picking our Euro squads. Hopefully, one of us is right because I think we've both picked pretty good squads. And yeah, see you in the next one.